Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are well and safe at home. I am very happy to know that you are doing your assignment very well. Today we will do recapitulation of letters, whatever we have done in previous assignment. So let's start. Now students, we will do topic recapitulation of letters, whatever we have done in previous assignments. So let's start. First of all, letter L. Letter L. Standing line, sleeping line, standing line, sleeping line. Letter L. Standing line, sleeping line, standing line, sleeping line. Letter L. L says L. L says L. L for lion. L for lamb. Now next, we will revise letter T. Letter T. T says T. T says T. T for telephone. T for tree. Let's start. Standing line, then sleeping line, letter T. Standing line, then sleeping line, letter T. Standing line, then sleeping line, letter T. Okay? Now students, we will do our next letter, letter I. Okay? I says I. I says I. I for import. I for igloo. Yes, let's start. Standing line, then sleeping line, another sleeping line. Letter I. Standing line, sleeping line, sleeping line. Letter I. Standing line, sleeping line, sleeping line. Letter I. Okay? Yes, now students, we will do our next letter. Which letter is this? Yes, very good. Letter F. Letter F. F says fur. F says fur. F for fair. F for fish. Now let's start. One standing line, then sleeping line, then another sleeping line. Letter F. Standing line, then sleeping line, then another sleeping line. Letter F. Once again, standing line, sleeping line, then another sleeping line. Letter F. Standing line, sleeping line, then another sleeping line. Letter F. Now students, we will do our next letter, letter E. E says egg. E says egg. E for elephant. E for egg. E for envelope. Now let's start. Standing line, sleeping line, then another sleeping line, again sleeping line. Letter E. Standing line, sleeping line, another sleeping line, again sleeping line. Letter T. Standing line, sleeping line, another sleeping line, again sleeping line. Letter T. Standing line, sleeping line, another sleeping line, again sleeping line. Letter T. Yes, now we will revise. L says L, lion. T says telephone. I says inkpot. F says fur, fish. E says elephant. Now students, we will revise our next letters. First of all, we will do letter H. H says her. H says her. H for horse. H for house. Now let's start. One standing line, then another standing line, then sleeping line. Letter H. Standing line, another standing line, then sleeping line. Letter H. Standing line, another standing line, then sleeping line. Letter H. H for horse, H for hut. Now next we have letter. Which letter is this? Yes, very good. Letter X. X is X is X. X for xylophone. X for Xmas tree. Now let's start. One standing line. Then another standing line. Letter X. Slanting line. Then another slanting line. Letter X. Slanting line. Then another slanting line. Letter X. Once again we will repeat. Slanting line. Then another slanting line. Letter X. Yes, now students, we will do our next letter. Tell me which letter is this? Yes, very good. This is letter K. K says K. K says K. K for kite. K for kite and K for kitten. Okay. Now we will do practice. One standing line. Then one slanting line, then another slanting line, letter K. Standing line, slanting line, then another slanting line, letter K. Standing line, one slanting line, then another slanting line, letter K. Now we will revise again, letter K. Now students, next letter is, yes, tell me, hurry up. Yes, letter V. V says V. V says V. V for van. V for vulture. Yes, let's start. Slanting line. Then another slanting line, letter V. Slanting line. Then another slanting line, letter V. Slanting line, then another slanting line, letter V. Slanting line, then another slanting line, letter V. Now students, we will revise our next chapter. Yes, which letter is this? Letter Y. Letter Y. Y says year. Y says year. Y for yak. Y for yak. Now let's start. One slanting line, then again slanting line. Slanting line, again slanting line. Slanting line, then again small slanting line. Slanting line, then again one small slanting line. Letter Y. Yes, students, now our next letter is, yes, letter M. M says M. M says M. M for mango. M for monkey. Now let's start. One standing line, then slanting line, then another slanting line, then standing line. Letter M. Standing line, one slanting line, then another slanting line, then standing line, letter M. Standing line, slanting line, another slanting line, then standing line, letter M. Once again we will repeat. Standing line, slanting line, another slanting line, then standing line, letter M. Now students, tell me, which letter is this? Can you tell me? Yes, very good. This is letter N. N says N. N says N. N for nose. N for nuts. Okay? Yes, let's start. One standing line. Then one slanting line. Again standing line. Letter N. Standing line. Slanting line. Then again standing line. Letter N. Standing line. One slanting line. Again standing line. Letter N. Standing line. Slanting line. Again standing line. Letter N. Now students, tell me which letter is this? Yes, letter W. Letter W. W says V. W says V. W for what? W for watermelon. Yes, now we will write one standing line, then again slanting line, then again standing line, one standing line, letter W. Standing line, slanting line, another standing line, then standing line, letter W. Standing line, slanting line, another slanting line, then standing line, letter W. Standing line, then slanting line, another slanting line, then standing. Letter W. Yes, now students, you have to revise all this letter at home. Now students, we will do masti with Hindi rhyme. Hathi Raja. Let's start. हाथी राजा कहाँ चले, सूंड उठा के कहाँ चले. हाथी राजा कहाँ चले, सूंड उठा के कहाँ चले. मेरे घर भी आओ ना, मीठे गन्ने खाओ ना. आओ बैठो कुर्सी पर, कुर्सी बोली चटर पटर, कुर्सी बोली चटर पटर. हाथी राजा कहाँ चले, सूंड उठा के कहाँ चले. हाथी राजा कहाँ चले, सूंड उठा के कहाँ चले. मेरे घर भी आओ ना, मीठे गन्ने खाओ ना. आओ बैठो कुर्सी पर, कुर्सी बोली चटर पटर, कुर्सी बोली चटर पटर. हाथी राजा कहाँ चले, सूंड उठा के कहाँ चले. हाथी राजा कहाँ चले, सूंड. Now students, we will do our EVS chapter number 6, My Teacher Through Smart Class.
My teacher.
My teacher.
This is my teacher.
This is my teacher. यह मेरी teacher है.
My teacher teaches me.
My teacher teaches me. मेरी teacher मुझे क्या करते हैं? पढ़ाते हैं.
I love my teacher.
Yes, I love my teacher. मैं अपनी teacher से प्यार करता हूँ या प्यार करती हूँ. Now question is, do you love your teacher? Then you will say, yes, I love my teacher. Second question is, what is the name of your teacher? Then you will say, my teacher name is Mrs. Seema Agnihotri. Now students, you have to learn both the questions properly. Now students, you have to do practice at home. Till that time, stay home, stay safe. Bye.